I used to spend hours slaving away on Canva to make infographics like this. But now I let AI do both the research and design to create stunning graphics like this. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So whether it's to look good on Reddit or with your boss, we'll show you how. I'm AiAtom and I teach you about AI and automation tools. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Piktochart. So let's get started. Piktochart is your all-in-one solution for creating infographics. Not only does it have a bunch of amazing templates that you can use, but it also does research for you on different subjects that you provided. So let's jump into it and take a look at some of the things that it can create. But first, we're going to get started with pricing and plans. Now, Piktochart's pricing and plans is a little unique because it's split between individuals and businesses, teachers and students, and nonprofits. But just to give you a rough idea, the free version will allow you to generate up to 50 different infographics with its 50 AI credits. It also allows you to use all of the templates so you can get a really good understanding of how to use this and if it's the right fit for you just off of the free tier. Once you decide that you maybe want to use this more in a professional sense, you can upgrade to things like the Pro or the business versions for as little as $14 a month, and this greatly expands the number of infographics that you can use, along with giving you some added benefits like a brand kit, unlimited downloads, and premium icons and illustrations. Let me show you what Piktochart can do. Piktochart is an all-in-one AI graphics generator. So it has a ton of inbuilt tools that allow you to create different kinds of graphics really quickly with the help of AI and with inbuilt research. This is super helpful if you're in a business or a hobby that requires you to make a lot of different presentations or different graphics. But the best way to show you exactly what this can do is to do it. So let's get logged in and get started.
Now, shall we begin?
So once you get signed in, you're going to end up on this workspace page. And this is where you manage all of your different projects and where you can start creating some different graphics. So here, all of your different folders where you can organize your projects will end up. But in my case, I don't have any of those yet. And now I'm going to get started, of course, with infographics, but we're also going to touch on presentations, posters, and reports just to show you the different kinds of things that you can create. So let's go to infographics. And the first thing it's going to bring us to is the templates page. So there are a ton of different templates that really let you customize the look and feel of what you're trying to show off. Or you can add something like a branded template or build it from scratch. So we could use all of these different templates, but I'm going to use Generate AI Infographic. And we're going to get started there because this is the really cool highlight feature. Now to get started with this, you have two main options to upload your data. If you have a document with a bunch of research on it and those statistics that you would like to be incorporated, you can upload that here and generate from that. But if you want it to do research on the internet for you, you can just use the bar and see what it comes up with. So in my case, I'm going to use the top 5 most popular and used artificial intelligence tools, and that is going to be my prompt. Now, next, you can decide what your design format is going to be. And in my case, I'm going to go with infographic and see if the chart, so just a one-page letter, will work well. So let's go ahead and generate that and see what happens. I did have to rerun this once because it was grabbing the wrong data, but this is a great example of an infographic that this was able to put together just on its own off of a single prompt. It was able to grab data and make responsive charts so you can actually see the data when you hover over them from the internet and put them into these really nice graphs. And you can see here that it was actually able to make a very nice graph around AI tool usage by category as well. Now, there are different things that you can click on and change. You can actually edit the report, but you can also just run through the different templates and find one you like. So when I select a different template, we can go ahead and try to rerun this. And here we have that same chart, but with a different display. So you can really go through this and find exactly how you want to display this data, or go in and directly edit things like the data if you have something that might be contrary to what it's displaying. So this gives you a lot of control over what you're actually displaying and showing in your infographics at the beginning. And you can see that I can actually go in and directly edit this data just to show you some of the abilities that this has. You can also go through and directly influence the chart types and really just make it exactly what you want to display very easily, while it also takes care of a lot of the upfront work of putting together these different charts and putting everything into a comprehensive layout. But that is not all you can do with Piktochart. You can see that we generated an infographic and went through some of the charts and modifications that we can do there. But there are other options. You can see that we have print options where we can generate things like posters, flyers, or brochures, social media options where we can generate things like web and Instagram posts, and document options where we can generate things like handbooks, ebooks, case studies, or business plans, which is a lot more in depth. This is just an overall great tool for making really high quality, good presentation style documents for all of your needs. So in this case, let's give the Instagram post a try. Now, I have a prompt here, which is 20% off for an online dog toy shop, and this is just a little tester, so let's see how this comes out. And here is what it came up with. So not too great in terms of just the overall content. There's some guy here instead of a dog, for example, but it does have a really nice layout, and I can always change things like the guy here to a dog in the actual editor. So it does do a pretty good job with this stuff, but there's still room for improvement. Now we have my two projects here, but I just wanted to touch on where Piktochart really is valuable, and that comes to the templates. So all of these different project types have really fantastic professional looking templates that are easy to edit and easy to add to. These easy edit templates, along with the AI assistance that helps you propagate them really quickly with your supplemental documentation, is really what makes Piktochart such a huge time saver. Hope you learned something, and comment below with other softwares you're interested in.